السلام عليكم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. كالعادة فيديو جديد ومهمة جديدة مع لعبة The Watch Dogs Legion. كان أول مرة تتفرج على فيديوهاتي ما تنساش تعمل سبسكرايب، وكان عجبك الفيديو ما تنساش تعمل لايك. هاي أمس كملنا المهمة اللي كانت هنا في المكان اللي كان فيه الحادث ولا الانفجار. طيب يلزمني نمشي للبلاصة الصفراء. البلاصة الصفراء. كالعادة الواحد يدخل في الانتر دي يمشي في البلاصة الغلط. خلينا نبين البلاصة اللي نمشي لها السهل. اوكي هي في الطريق، لازم اعمل مش حبست حدا. مش مقابلة هنا.
Lord have mercy. Looks like Albion's running the station.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatized goon squad, just take your business across the street.
I never would have thought I would have longed for non-police and citizens.
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the spider bot will be further in.
شنو هذي؟ لازار ولا شنو هذي؟ كيفاش باش ندخل توا؟ كيفاش اكيد مش من هنا. وين باش ندخل؟ امشي بلاصة اخرى ندخل منها. لا بلا مسكر. يعذبوا في العباد هنا. نجيش نحلو هذا، لازم كان نتحرك به هو.
Someone tampering with security? Christ! Christ! Turn this off! Clear. Moving on.
Not moving elsewhere.
They gotta be somewhere.
No one here.
Moving on. There's nothing here.
I'm sure they're still in the area.
We need to spread out.
Nothing to report. Checking elsewhere.
Don't see anything here.
Clear. Negative contact.
Could be anywhere right now.
Here. Moving elsewhere.
Nothing here.
برشا ضم.
No. What was that?
All quiet.
برشا كان في غوبية مشيت فيها. واحد اخر تخلى هنا. ماسك. لازم ننقذها. بلا بلا.
Why, I thank you. Oh, God, please.
نطلع لفوق تو ولا؟
There we go. I think you just made a new friend. If Albion wanted to lock them up, they must be dangerous. And dangerous we can use.
Yes.
نطلع لفوق يظهر لي. برشا جو لفوق.
Buckley, is that the same spider bot?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of spider bot from the Tone bombing site.
Any chance you can ID the last user?
Navigate the spider bot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
I'm onto it.
That was definitely something.
استر الله انه ما فخوش بيه. استر ربي. نزل واحد انا. ولا تتعبى متاع الاختفاء هذيك باش تنجم تحرك. مش عتبقى بخني ندخل منه. باب هنا. واو. هنا نخرج لبرا. واحد هنا. ايه ما تفوقش بيا هذاك. باش ندخل له هذا مازال واحد هنا فمش باب يتحل هنا. عطوني سلاح خلينا نعبي السلاح متاعي ومن بعد نتحرك. موسيقى تبدلت ولت تخوف تقول سهلة وانا خايف شو يدري ليش. فهم باب هنا. مش ندخل له المعلم هذا. مش باب اخر من هنا.
That opening right there looks like a good exit point. Right, get comfy. This spider-bot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected. That's a part of the remote detonator system from Parliament. If the Met, or Albion rather, actually analysed it, they would see it wasn't DedSec's handiwork at all. That's Dalton's mask. It must have been recovered from Parliament. It might be the only thing left of him now.
وبدأ يدخن شنو فيه؟ من هنا لازم ندخل. Open. جو فيها كذا بتتحكم فيها العنكبوت هذا ولا شو اسمه. وتو. من هنا ندخل.
Buggery fuck, would you look at all this junk? You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening.
شو ما يتكسرش برك. ترك شو لا يدخن المعلم. يا سبايدي يا عاد. نافطه بس ظلمة ما نشوف في حد شيء كان تو ولد فيها ضوء.
What's wrong with Scotland Yard? Who decided they couldn't be trusted to do their jobs? Suddenly some corporation could clean up our streets better than the same police force we've had for who knows how long. When crime fighting is treated like a business, crime will never go away. That would be bad for business, right? So don't tell me Albion has our best interests in mind. So
جيت من هنا.
I've been around the block long enough to know what kind of people Albion are. Bloody cowards. They say say they're trying to protect us from criminals and illegals. Really, they're just afraid someone's going to come along and knock them off their high horse. You bet I hope someone actually does.
جماعة الطلعة ذيك هي اللي طلعت على قليلة. بدك تمشيني. نرجع شو تعمل انا يموت تعمل انا يتكسر.
You're almost there. Make your way through this last bent path.
ولا عندي الدواء لا معلم اضاء ولا تابعني معناتها.
I got it.
Scanning Spiderbot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
All right.
شوف شنية ذي نحب نهزها انا الواحدة الزرقاء ذي الخضراء. ايه تو الواحد هزها. نهرب escape the area. هذا مركز بتاع الشرطة.
The Spiderbot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
Secret location? That's interesting. We should go and find out what we can.
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates.
أظن النجم يتحرك بسرعة. أو لا. خلنا تسلا ذي. هذه أحلى من تسلا. المركز بتاع الشرطة إذا دخلت وخرجت ولا من كلمني ولا من قالي وين ماشي. اوه يا ودي يظهر لي وليت صيان وليت معلم في السودان. ما عادش معلم. لا ما عادش. ايه كنت معلم يا حسرة.
Is there any way in here?
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside. The GPS history of the Spiderbot we recovered regularly pinged these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
Seems like an appropriate spot for a clandestine group to meet and plan an attack.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
مش ندخلوا توا. مش نجموا ندخلوا توا.
Obnoxious fucking thing. Go away, flying wanker. Look at all shit.
ايديا هي البلاس. وش نسيبه ده سبايدر انت عايق destroy and close. نرجع نشوف من البلاصة الأخرى ترى. من هنا ما فما شيء.
Search.
المستقبل. بيجوا يلوجوا عليا.
Searching perimeter. Target remains undetected.
هنا جت من هنا.
Clear. Let's keep looking.
Able to locate suspect. Continue searching.
يلوجوا عليا.
Resuming task.
الدرون تلوج علي. شو عمل؟
Oh my, there's a fully equipped secret bunker down there. Looks like an off-the-books cop shop.
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
Whatever they're working on, let them to the tour and bombing somehow.
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
مخبأ تحت الأرض. هاك.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved, and they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I?
هاكل الكمبيوتر.
Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
Strange bedfellows, Albion and Clan Kelly. But if you think about it, Maybe not so strange.
It seems like Zero Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
People are literally being kidnapped off the streets. We have to do something.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
Special tour van offer for all Albion employees. If you're ready to blow hunger out of the water, then our spice pillow any appetite. Offer only valid for Albion employees. Terms and conditions apply.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, may be the only reason he escaped Zero Days DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec. This is kind of personal team. Finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
Damn. If he's here in the country, we have a chance of finding him at least. But at the EPC, lad knows what is happening to him over there.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside.
ولا تتلوج على وراء النظام وتشوف شكون امريكالي. هذه مرت البوس، مرت البوس. مش ندخلوا تو.
So, I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases center around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
Let's find our contact. Albion's not gonna hesitate to hurt Angel if they find out he's DedSec. may as well put up a big no dead sex sign.
قلتلكم انا راح جيكم بالغدرة زيادة من تيلي، ما نجيكمش من قدام. خلينا ندخل نشوف شو موجود هنا. تراه مش يتحرك هذاك معناتها. ادخل يا معلم، مش فيك واقف فم انت. والله زعما شاف. لا تتعبى انت الواد. كمان لازم الوقت هذا كله باش تعبي. هذا كان يشوفني طول يعمل لي مشكلة. هذاك اللي كان يسمني نوب. مش يحرش، مش يقود اصحابه يا قواد. Of course. مش مازال اخر. بدنا نتحرك وما زلنا لاباس. تو امورنا مريقلة، امورنا هانية.
Got Bagley summons. I've already taken care of your entry. Get you in quick and quiet. This is off the record, right? I don't need them knowing we're here. No worries, I'll spoof. Well, come meet me on the rooftop. The only place here that doesn't smell like piss. Got some info for you.
The European Processing Centre. It...
New me, eh? Have a drink. Not half bad considering it was made in a bleeding bathtub.
Huh?
Don't worry. They let us have our little voices in here. Keeps us quiet. Right. More for me. Can't be picky. Seeing doctors, lawyers, street vendors come through. It's all the same once you're in here.
What do you mean?
I don't even...
What's going on here? This place is worse than a prison camp. Every day I see people come through here, torn from their homes and their families. But I'd rather stay and keep an eye on things. Maybe help out once in a while. Like now. This is all so wrong. How is the government gonna go on treating people like animals? You could disappear and no one even notice. Yeah, well, people have been disappearing. Records say they have been processed, but it doesn't add up. No one ever properly leaves. And with the Kellys prowling around like fucking hyenas, I am not too optimistic about the people slipping through the cracks.
As expected, if there's trouble, that damn Mary Kelly has to be involved.
Truth. Now, about your missing guy. The best place to start would be the EPC database. They keep a record of everyone that comes in. And be careful.
Pushing the location of the EPC database on your optic.
مش نطلع تو هنا. هنا ضايل ويموت.
What was that?
هنا ضايل.
There will be a database here that we can search for evidence on Angel Lopez.
دل واحد آخر غادي. وبرشا. برشا ذوم. مش نتحرك أنا تاني. نطلع لفوق. جبني حط اللوط أنا. أما السلوم أنا. ما حد هنا. مش حتى
Did you hear that noise?
سمعوني.
Quiet here today.
مش لازم ندخل في أمريكا توا
Think.
ولا من اسمعني. مش ندخل توا هنا. شبيني خرجت جملة.
Spread out and find them.
باش نلقى السبايدر تو. باش نلقى السبايدر تو.
Moving on. No one's here.
نلقى السبايدر مش داير عليه وين.
Trespasser may have fled. I do agree. No one here. Searching elsewhere.
Clear. Moving on.
They're gone. Let's head back and regroup.
Go on, Bagley. Tell me you found something.
I have. His file has been deleted from the main database, along with hundreds of others. Still very detailed. Even when committing crimes against humanity, the government doesn't skimp on paperwork. Here is a recording labelled Exit Interview.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez? Don't go pissing me off by denying anything. We know you're with DedSec. You think you were picked up on some random sweep? Not a fucking chance. Nothing to say. Well, this is not going to go well for you then, because I want information. The rest of your cell, where are they? I want names, places, everything you've got.
You think I'm daft? I spill everything I know and what? You let me go? I'm not talking. I know how this ends.
Oh, I don't think you do. I'm going to throw you to the wolves. The Kellys have an interesting way of disposing with problems.
You think I'm scared of some fucking thugs? Of winding up floating in the dams? Fuck you.
You're too pretty for that, mate. First, they'll peddle you. For dosh, right? Then, when you're used up, they're going to chop you up and send the pieces to the four corners.
I can take whatever you've got.
I almost feel sorry for you. Get him to the bloody clinic, then.
Shit. They knew he was DedSec the whole time. This doesn't look good for Angel.
The clinic keeps government service hours, which means it's closed. We'll have to find Angel the old-fashioned way and hack their CTOS hub. Deportation limbo, horrible living conditions, unexplained disappearances. It's almost as if the media are deliberately ignoring the situation here in favour of... Oh, look here, Beatrice Stokely, 89, recently took up kickboxing to fill up her days. Fascinating. If the EPC is a typical example of how humans treat each other, I'd say a benevolent AI overlord is a step up, wouldn't you?
Are you done, Bugs?
I have reconstructed an AR scene of Angel's examination. You can view it inside the clinic.
Nice work.
Let's get this little shit.
خرج الطول. استغرب عندي هذه يدخل. واص بالي سكرت على روحي. وين هي البلاصة هذيك؟ كيفاش تاني نمشي توا البلاصة الصفرا هذيك؟
find him.
لو كنت هناك بلاش وين رجعت. لا اله الا الله. مش نجم ندخل هنا توا.
He got away from us.
فوق اعطيني الكاميرا ذيش منو كيف نرسلها. استغفر الله العظيم يا رب.
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Let's make a deal, yeah? I know people outside. Maybe I can help you out. Just let me out of here.
Procedures, Mr. Lopez. We'll have you out of here in a minute or two.
Fuck! What was that?
Looks like an implant or something. We need to take a closer look.
Spatial analysis matches for both. They're part of Mary Kelly's little pack. So, Inspector Lau was right after all. Clank Kelly and Albion are in bed together. What a shit orgy that would be. Microchips, coated with biocompatible glass to prevent rejection.
They put a microchip in his neck. But for what? Tracking? Behavior modification?
No, these are more sophisticated. If I had to guess, I would say they were designed to deliver a dose of some unknown compound. Not the kind of thing you find at your local corner shop. I could reconstruct the path he took if you want to see how this cliffhanger gets resolved.
Follow him. Let's hope he got away.
Fucker! Get it! Before he triggers! Fuck! He's getting away! Get after him!
Shit, they're catching up on him. Come on, Angel.